Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Give me a.
What, you want to actually hear I can talk?
There it is.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Good morning and welcome to this AACS sports broadcast. A triple header today. We start with field hockey as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Bishop Feehan Shamrocks. Feehan coming in with a record of 13-4. Attleboro coming in with a record of 10 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 9-6-1, good for third place in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League behind 17-1-0 Franklin and 11-5-1 King Philip. That one loss Franklin has on their schedule this year to Bishop Feehan, 4-1.
This will be an interesting game. If we don't... Very beautiful sight we're looking at with the trees, and the wind is about 3,000 miles an hour.
It's blowing diagonally from the upper right-hand corner of your screen to the lower left, meaning directly into the press box.
Which of course, won't really affect the field hockey play that much because the ball isn't affected. The players may freeze out there. They've had very energetic warm-ups, and that's possibly because they didn't want to get too cold.
Exactly. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Austin Ricketts, speaking of people caught in the breeze, is on top of the press box on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. For Attleboro, 2 of their best players aren't available today due to illness, minor illness. They should be ready for the playoffs. Nia Callahan and Isabel Soares. Isabel's only scored 6 goals and 3 assists. So
only.
Yeah, right. So they'll have to overcome that. So because of that, they're playing a different formation today, a 3-4-3. 3 defenders, 4 midfielders in a diamond formation, and 3 forwards. The goaltender is Siani Ortez Amaya, and not counting the last game against King Philip, she comes in 95 saves, putting her over 500 for her career. Her goals against average a little bit up from the 1.20 where it was at before the KP game, and she's saving about 84% of the shots against her. The central defender will be number 19, Mackenzie Avero. Left defense, the freshman Niall Kerr, and the right, who's playing outstanding, along with Cassandra Fasante on the right side of the defense. In the midfield, in that diamond formation, the holding or defensive midfielder is Kelsey McCleary. Up top of that diamond formation in the midfield is Brianna Avero. And where are Brianna's goal stats? We'll get to that a little bit later. And the forwards, moving to center forward, is number 6, sophomore Megan Huntington, leads the team, 7 goals, 16 assists for 23 points, good for 6th place in the Hawk. The right forward will be Olivia Fernandez, and the left forward, Captain Taylor Henry. And we're underway for Feehan. They're starting Emma Mitchell in goal. Their sweeper is Hannah Elliott. That's the And the central defender, Sammy Logan. Left defender, Penelope Luang. Right defender, Claire Latham. In the midfield, center midfielder, Bella Calitti, heading to Assumption College to continue her field hockey career. The left midfielder is Ali Buonacorsi. I said, boy, Buonacorsi, she's been a 4-year starter for you, hasn't she? Coach D'Ambrosia said, no, you're thinking of her sister. Bridget McGinnis is the right midfielder up top. The center forward is Ryan Logan. Right forward, Lily Marchand, also a captain. And the left forward, Jordy Higgins. 4 15-minute quarters. We're 1 minute in.
They are being nice to us today and using a bright orange or yellowish green ball, whatever you want to call that color. Again, the black lines, or blue lines actually, the black to us, they are out for field hockey. It's a smaller field than soccer.
Yeah.
Actually showed I can see them today in this nice morning light. Usually we're here in the late afternoon and we can't, no hope at all.
Feehan will restart. Feehan's leading scorers are the left forward, Jordy Higgins, and the right forward, Lily Marchand. There they are up top. There's Outland for Attleboro. Great work defensively. Tatiana Outland. By the way, I want to apologize to her brother Isaiah. I mentioned her 2 older brothers, Attleboro alums. Isaiah is still playing on the basketball team for the Bombardiers. Should have mentioned him. Nice defensive work there for the Bombardiers. That's number 11 for Attleboro, Kerr, who's been outstanding all season as just a freshman. Restarting for Feehan is number 18, Claire Latham.
Again, we seem to be blessed with the fact that let's use this one ball for the entire game. Occasionally have to chase it when it goes out of bounds.
With the clock running.
Oh, yes, there's no clock stoppage.
Lily Marchand down the right wing. Controls. Beautiful move. Backhand pass across. Bouncing over the line.
Yep. 16-yard hit.
For the Bombardiers.
And they bring the ball out 16 yards out. That's the flat part of that circle. We can say we can actually see it today.
Using the
big hit.
Yes, using the 2-iron was Mackenzie Avero, the junior central defender. Again, all 3 players in the back line for Attleboro, new starters this year, and they have been outstanding. Again, only allowing about 1.5 goals a game. Driving is number 10, Brianna Avero, the freshman. Brianna, second leading scorer with 14 points, 9 goals, 5 assists, and now it's Feehan's turn to take a 16-yard hit.
Yeah, fortunately, a ball behind the goal, but eventually they're going to run out, and no one's getting the ones that are off the fence.
Steele on the right side.
Go, guy, girl, ladies.
I believe that's DeRozier. Yes, on the right side of the mid. Yep, sorry.
Oh, she's signaling the other direction, not back it up.
Nora DeRozier, number 22 in the white, 4-year varsity player. She's one of the captains along with Taylor Henry. Taylor playing the left forward position today. Feehan quickly up the left side of the field. There's number 14, Ryan Logan. She's a sophomore. 3 Logans on the team. Sammy is the senior central defender. Ryan starting at forward, and where's the third Logan? Don't tell me. Oh, and then Alexa Logan, also a defender and a sophomore. 11 minutes to go, first quarter. We haven't had a shot on goal yet, have we?
No. Again, field hockey shots only count if they're inside that flat top circle, half circle.
Fasante starts the defense into the offense. Coming up the right side, knocked away. Good job by the left side of the midfield there. I believe that was Buonacorsi. Jessica Pink in her 3rd year as head coach for the Bombardiers, assisted by Taylor Browning and Laura Urco. For Feehan, head coach Betsy D'Ambrosia. One of her sons was the former quarterback for the Shamrocks, and her daughter Annie is down at Clemson playing club field hockey. There's Kelsey McCleary holding a defensive midfielder, gets it going to the right wing. Crossing pass into the circle. Huntington trying to track that down. Good work defensively by Feehan. Swing and a miss though. Outland pounces on the ball, but an outstanding back check, to use an ice hockey term, by Lily Marchand.
Stick hack.
Speaking of hockey, no relation to Brad Marchand.
Remember, in most of the world, this is hockey versus ice hockey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Feehan transitioning from defense to offense. And there's Fasante trying to track it down, number 5 in the white for Attleboro, who's been outstanding at right back all year. Right in front of the Feehan bench.
And, of course, everybody's on the other side of the field today.
Inside 9.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Megan Huntington, 23 points on the season, 6th best in the Hawk. Trying to get it to the right forward for the Bombardiers, Olivia Fernandez. Olivia's got 4 points in the year, 3 goals and a helper. Over the end?
Yep, 16-yard hit for Feehan. And field hockey, there is no offsides. We will not discuss that. We'll wait for a soccer game to discuss that.
Exactly. When I come to Benevolence R, we're getting rid of offsides in soccer, too. Colleen Curry, an assistant coach for Feehan. Abby Walsh, an 2018 grad, also an assistant coach. The goalie coach is Patricia Shaw. Again, in goal for Feehan, Emma Mitchell, junior for North Attleboro, and goal for Attleboro, the outstanding Siani Ortez. First team Hockomock League All-Star goaltender last year. She's aggressive, loves to come out and cut down the angles.
There's a foot.
A lot of action on the far side. 8:15 to go first quarter. Still waiting for our first shot. Crossfield pass. And that's going to keep rolling to Mansfield.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say this. It's funny that in soccer, high school rules say you have to have ball persons.
Yep.
With balls, with an extra ball. In field hockey, you're on your own.
After about a quarter-mile trek to track down the ball with the clock running, Kerr will restart. Marchand is on a Kerr, lets that rip down the field. And that's the sweeper, I believe.
Yeah.
Off the Attleboro foot, Feehan will restart. That sweeper position so important defensively is Hannah Elliott, senior from North Attleboro. Feehan using 1 sweeper, 3 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 forwards, and they restart. Back to right defense, Latham. Into the middle of the field, Sammy Logan, a good one, number 5. Backhand pass. Yeah, I will say this, Ned. Feehan does a good job of spreading the field.
They certainly interested to see if they can keep up this energy level because they are moving, as is Attleboro.
Yep.
But Feehan did a very active warm-up, lots of running. Hopefully they're tired by the second half.
Fasante stopped that Shamrock foray into the Attleboro zone, but the Shamrocks have the ball back. I interrupted. Ned continued. Yes, their warm-ups were perpetual motion.
Right. So they either are very well conditioned, which might very well be true, should be true this point of the season. Part of your conditioning comes from playing games, and everyone's played a bunch of games now. But we shall see. Again, in field hockey, unlike soccer, you can, something like that, which is the side in. Effectively, you can just take it if you want. You don't have to pass it to anybody. Both sides seem to be using that often as a way to get going quickly.
Approaching 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. That call goes against the Shamrocks. Attleboro will try to quickly restart.
Oh, got backed up, slowed it down.
Brianna Avero, the freshman. And that ball is picked off.
Right. Well, the hit didn't go like she planned.
Yeah, I believe that was Bella Calitti, again, number 20 in the green, heading to Assumption College, home of the Greyhounds. Attleboro with the steal. Very competitive in the midfield.
Neither team is backing off.
Attleboro trying to have a more north-south approach, and in the end, you see Feehan spreading the field.
Right. Again, well, this is the side that generally you like to come down on the right side, your right side, because of the one-handedness of the sticks.
Taylor Henry playing left forward today. That ball's broken up in the midfield by Feehan, and that was Calitti again. Marchand down the right wing against Kerr. Hard cross. Swept out of there by DeRozier, 4-year varsity player. Feehan comes right back. Headed to the left wing. That initial pass was by Sammy Logan. Inside 5 minutes to go, first period again. Bishop Feehan, 13-4. ranked number 8 in Division 1 as we prepare for the playoffs. Attleboro ranked 24th, and Feehan, the only team to defeat Franklin this year, 4-1. And again, Kerr getting her mileage in, chasing down the ball.
And we need to have a few more spectators on this side, sitting on the track.
4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. She'll take it herself. Marchand doing an outstanding job in that right wing pass. Just misses connecting with number 2, Lily Eccles, the freshman forward from Dighton. Marchand. Good work defensively by Outland. Now the central defender, Mackenzie Avero. Just a sophomore.
Corner. First corner is a lift.
Our first corner of the game.
And this is a, try to get the right. Yeah.
Clock moving, 3:40 to go. We'll see who inserts. Yeah. And again, tough to read that number with the long hair.
I've actually been amazed how hard it is to read these big numbers. They're big, but they're somehow not, they're white around gold.
Yep.
And it blurs them.
We're going to guess that Bella Calitti is going to insert. Attleboro's flyer ready to get out there and defend. Hard pass up top. Set from distance. Nice block in the middle.
Oh.
Avero. And yeah, that was a hard swing.
Yeah, I can't get the stick. There are limits on how high you can lift your stick in field hockey. They're fairly flexible these days.
By the way, our officials, Charlie Clark is on the near side, played his high school sports in Dedham, home of the Marauders, and attended Providence College.
Yeah.
Should have asked if he was there when Feehan coach D'Ambrosia was. On the far side is Becky Abate, played for Melrose in high school and Keene State collegiately. We're approaching 2.5 minutes to go. 16-yard hit. Feehan, infield fly, roll, batter out. Oh, wait, wrong sport.
Right.
That was controlled by number 8, I believe, Helena Gould. Under the bench. Oh, number 9, excuse me. That's Bridget McGinnis starting at right side on the midfield. She's for Northeastern.
Those are amazingly hard to read numbers.
Very boxy from here. They look great up close, though. Both teams. Attleboro, the classic simple look.
Right. As I say, Venom, they're gold ringing in white, which means there's not much around them. You know. Again, people, we know people who do high school uniforms don't ever have to look at them from a distance.
TV numbers.
Yeah.
I believe that's Vasante restarting, trying to get it to the middle. Henry trying to tip it to Huntington. Picked off by Feehan.
Oops.
1:35 to go. Marchand. And Outland with these. Ooh.
Lifted ball.
Lifted ball, okay. Restarting is Kerr. Out of bounds, Feehan ball. Claire Latham, the right defender. Clears from North Attleboro. Interception for the Bombardiers, Olivia Fernandez, the junior. Back pass. Stolen by Feehan. Nice work by Attleboro. I believe that's DeRozier again, who can play anywhere in the field. I think Nora, in her four-year varsity career, has played forward, midfield, and defense. She's never played goaltender, though.
Oh, no, it's a very different thing in field hockey.
Marchand with a cross, yes. Good work defensively for the Bombardiers. They transition. Up the left wing, just a bit too far. Oh, Henry just misses getting to that. Again, Sienna Ortez, Attleboro's goaltender, had never played goalie until her freshman year. And by halfway through her freshman year, she was a starting varsity goaltender. That's going to be wide. 16-yard hit for Feehan. And again, Ortez over 500 career saves now. 10 seconds to go. Clock will run out.
And they run out of balls behind the goal.
Look at that. And that will end the first quarter of play. Ned, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
So far, a fast-moving game. They're showing all the energy we expected. Play's been in the midfield. But again, I don't think we've really had a shot on goal and not even that much of a shot.
Yep.
Sort of thing with that one corner. But a lot of midfield play, a lot of very good stick work.
Yep. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ned Rich, whose wife Celeste was one of the big movers and shakers in the Westboro, Mass. youth field hockey program years ago.
She used to be many years helping coach the rec department, middle school age, 7th, 8th grade teams. They weren't part of the middle school itself, but we played actually other middle schools.
Also a former field hockey ref, which makes you one of 17 people on planet Earth who actually knows all the rules to the sport.
I may have lost a few by now. maybe down to 16. I may not be one of them. The bigger thing is that my daughter coaches, assistant coach at Union College in Schenectady, and they are tied for first in their league.
5-1 with Utica?
Ithaca.
Ithaca.
The Liberty League. Good name for a league.
Yes. As far as we know, Austin Ricketts is still on camera on top of the press box unless the wind has blown him off. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, filling in on graphics.
Hopefully somebody would have told us if suddenly the picture stopped moving and it's frozen
exactly.
up there.
But Jim Jones, great guy, not an expert on sports ball. So, Jim, when the ball goes in the net, that counts as a goal, which is 1 point. Feehan in the green and gold uniforms heading left to right, Attleboro right to left.
Good steal.
Yep. White uniforms, royal blue skirts and numbers. Again, get well soon to Nia Callahan and Isabel Soares, 2 starters out of the lineup today. We'd like to have them back for the playoffs. Here's a hard, aggressive hit. I believe that came from Penelope Leung, senior from North Attleboro. In the circle, knocked out by the Bombardiers' McCleary, playing holding or defensive midfielder today. Again, Feehan doing a good job spreading the ball side to side, trying to create gaps, but just like that play by Brianna Avero, Attleboro has prevented any shots from inside that circle. We have spent more time looking to our right than our left, though, Ned.
That is true.
Taylor Henry with a near steal, but controlling it, and Feehan coming the other way. Outland with a nice play, but the ball will go back to Feehan. Again, her brother Isaiah, currently on the basketball team.
It goes to Attleboro.
All right. Jaden was a 2-year starter for the Mark Hool and the Bombardiers basketball team. Long shot by Brianna Avero.
Yep.
And that's going to carry out of play. HockamockSports.com, Hawk 5. They have Franklin, #1 in the league at 17-1. Their only loss to Bishop Feehan. Canton from the Davenport division at 16-1. KP from the Kelly Rex at 11-5-1. They swept Attleboro this year. Oliver Ames from the Davenport 10-6. Trying to get it to Henry. Henry back to Huntington, just misconnecting. That's the old give and go, Ned. The best play in field sports.
And rarely can you carry in by yourself.
Yeah.
In these days, and especially a sport like this where people can be just stacked in on top of stuff.
Foxborough ranked #5 in the league. They're from the Davenport division at 10-5-2. On the edge, or #6 in the league, Attleboro at 10-6-1.
So what was
Attleboro scored 45 goals on the season, allowed only 25.
I think she said that was a lifted ball, I guess.
Actually, it's now scored 46 goals.
Yep, here's have another ball. Gee, they got a whole bin of them. And I really doubt they make that much difference which one you're using.
12:15 to go in the second quarter. And again, if you've never played field hockey and you're wondering how hard is the ball, they actually use field hockey balls to cut diamonds. Marchand breaking through. She started on the right. Now she's down the left wing. Backhand pass in front. Great work defensively by Cassandra Fasante. Boy, has she played well all season as a sophomore.
The obstruction call against Bishop blocked her off. Field hockey has some rules about playing nice.
Yes. In basketball and soccer, you want to use your hips to block out your opponent. For example, in rebounding. In field hockey, that's a no-no.
Right, not as much as it used to be, but it still is. You've got to...
Long blast in the circle. There's a first shot on goal for number 4, Jordy Higgins. Kick save by Ortez. Sorry, Ned.
So just wondering what they're doing.
And that play was started from a long delivery from the midfield by...
So it's a long hit.
Bella Kaliti. Good work into the circle, all the way through the circle, out the other side. And with 11 minutes to go in the first half, good hustle down there. I believe that's number, is that 8? That's either Hannah Gold or number 9, Bridget McGinnis.
Turn.
Yes, and now she's sideways to Ned's binoculars.
9.
9, McGinnis. Up top. Good defensive work by Huntington. And have they moved Huntington to the left side? Another call goes Attleboro's way. 16-yard hit.
Well, not a 16, but from the 16.
Great defensive play by Jordy Higgins. Trying to cross that into the middle is Lily Marchand. They're inside the circle. Kept in. Off a leg.
Yep. For Bishop being like.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry.
10 minutes to go, first half. Whoops, swing and a miss.
Yeah.
And this is a huge chance for Feehan over the net on the backhand blast.
So we're going to call that a shot.
Yeah.
It definitely was a try. But
not a shot on goal, but
didn't get down far enough.
Mackenzie.
Field hockey has rules about how high you can lift the ball, how high you can lift your stick. It's like that is okay as long as it doesn't get too close to somebody and become dangerous.
Mackenzie Avero getting it out to McCleary, but a turnover. Here comes Kaliti. That was broken up by Outland.
What is he going to call there? Okay, Attleboro ball.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Crossbody blocks are not allowed.
Right. And in case of anybody's hadn't noticed, you can't let it hit your foot. You know.
Okay, I'd like to see more aggressive starts there. Attleboro trying to control. McCleary didn't get all of that, but it matriculates to Outland. And there's a steal by Bella. I think she can play this game, Kaliti. We're figuring out why she's a center midfielder now. And knocking that out of bounds intentionally.
Safe play.
Right, was Mackenzie Avero. They'll reset their defense just inside 9 minutes to go, first half. One shot on goal, one corner, both belonging to Feehan. Again, ranked number 8th in Division 1 in the power rankings. They'll be hosting a home game. Huntington trying to knock that down. Her brother had a touchdown last night, and Attleboro's unfortunate loss to Taunton in football, 16-7. Oh, nice move on the far side, like I have a shot of reading that number.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest hits you'll see in a field hockey game. As Cassandra Fasante.
Number 12 with the blonde braid. We just had
and they stopped the clock.
Injury.
8 minutes, 10 seconds to go, first half. And getting a hand from the crowd. She'll stay in.
No, I think. No, she's off.
Oh, yeah, she is off. Thank you.
I think because they stopped it, but I'm not sure just what happened. She probably got a high ball.
Attleboro trainer Aaron Wolf escorting her off the field, so we got to see who's filling in at right D. You can see her sprinting onto the field. High flip.
Nice.
That's number 3 for the Bombardiers. Reagan Bonneau Jr. now in at right defense. Again. Number 13 in for the Bombardiers, Taylor Mondello, whose sister Julia is an outstanding libero and defensive specialist on Attleboro's 18-1 volleyball team. Whoops, swing and a miss
Oh, yeah.
by McCleary.
It's all right to do that as long as the other person isn't close enough that the stick could possibly hit them.
Ball tipped up. Avero, McKenzie with a nice play, but kept in by Marchand. Kerr knocks it out. Gets it up to Captain Taylor Henry.
Yeah, it's interesting that the sports is played with a solid plastic ball and sticks, wooden sticks, and all they wear for protection are some shin
Whoa.
guards
And
and
again,
a mouth guard.
that was
Most of them don't wear gloves. Most of them don't. There's no face protection anymore.
that call went against Sammy Logan.
Nice.
There's
Nice
a
lift.
high flip. Our
And
third.
comes down where there's nobody there, so it's nice and safe.
Huntington, 23 points on the season, broken up. Nice clear. I believe that was Sammy Logan who broke that up. And here comes the transition.
Oh, yep.
Stepping up is Bonneau against Feehan's Higgins. Cleared by DeRozier. Bombardiers up the far side. It's number 13 for Attleboro, Mondello. Keeping it in. Believe that's the sweeper.
Yeah.
Elliott. Nice work by Henry. Finally, Feehan prevails. Clears it out. And here's Marchand after the pass from McGinnis.
Went around her.
Streaking to the net is Ryan Logan. Nice work. Feehan keeps the pressure on with Marchand on the right, looking for the crossing pass. Saved by Ortiz. Tipped
Oh, it's goal.
and in. Marchand's going to have the assist. And that was bunted into the net, I believe. We'll get her number 1 second, carrying the ball out. Where is it?
Well, I think it was number 4 who dropped the ball.
Marchand with the assist. The goal goes to Jordy Higgins, one of the leading scorers. 1-0 Feehan with 5:57 to go, second quarter. And that's just what you want to do in field hockey. If you can come in from the wing, cross it into the circle.
Get some little bit of confusion in the front. And
Ball tipped out of midair. Here comes Huntington. Good work by Huntington. Nice pass. Oh, gets it to Henry. Back to
Corner.
Huntington. Attleboro's first corner of the game.
Feehan foot, you get a corner.
And you can hear the wind in our field mic there. And we'll see who inserts. DeRozier inserts sometimes. And Nora will.
And again, the defense gets rigged with some face guards.
Yep.
But again, unlike all other field hockey, high school does not stop the clock for this safety setup.
And we're at 5 minutes. Huntington is up top. McCleary's usually there as well. McCleary to
Nice
Huntington.
move.
Stepping in, broken up as the Flyers came out of the net defensively. Good job on the right side. Might be DeRozier, but then taken out. Cleared by Leung, I believe. Attleboro keeps it in. They'll restart. 4:35 to go, first half. 1-0 Feehan. 16-yard
Yep.
hit.
Now, for those over here, once in a while the leaves look like the ball, but I hope down there they can tell the difference. Ooh, what a lift. Both teams are using a lot more lifts in this game than we usually see.
Feehan with a pass up the middle. Gets by Mackenzie Avero, the central defender. 4-on-4 in the zone. Into the circle. Nice work on the right side. Fasante's back. Good to see her back on the field. Feehan again down the left side. Crossing. Long hit.
Good.
That's Marchand, who's been incredibly active on the right side. Again with this cross into the circle.
Grouping corner.
Went off the leg of number 11 defensively, Niall Kerr. Second corner for Feehan.
Second corner.
Clock moving, 3:24, 3:23.
Again, this is a penalty corner. You get someone who's an inserter, brings the ball in. It has to go outside the circle and then come back in before a shot can be taken.
I believe this is Samantha Murray, a midfielder from Mansfield. She's a junior inserting. Looks like they want to set the ball at the top of the circle.
Number 3.
Nice hard insert. Coming in, the goal scorer today, that's number 4, Higgins. And that call goes against Feehan off a foot. Nice distance on the thrown masks for the Attleboro defenders.
Especially against the wind.
Oh, and it hops over Huntington's stick. Megan putting the pressure on. Number 11 out there for Feehan, the sweeper,
ball.
Hannah Elliott.
Seems in part Attleboro's thing is let's try to dump it down and lock on the other side, which is it's a reasonable thing because the midfield, nobody's moving through the midfield well. They're both just too good at stopping things.
And again, all season, Huntington has been a right forward, bringing the ball down the right side. And like Marchand for Feehan, excelling at getting the ball into the circle. Today at center forward. Look at that drive. And there's the aggressiveness and the quickness of Siani Ortez. Way out of her net with a stop. Kalidi. Delivery.
Back into the circle. In the circle
Shot
again.
is wide. That came off the stick of Samantha Murray. Attleboro will start with 1:45 to go first half. 1-0 Feehan.
That very aggressive move by the goalkeeper is very risky because the keeper cannot smother the ball like they do in ice hockey. Not that ice hockey would ever come out that far, but couldn't get there. But you can't cover it up. If it happens, it's a penalty stroke. It's a one-on-one from short distance.
Nice work by Sammy Logan, but then Attleboro comes up with a steal.
Right. Good move.
Brianna Avero trying to get it to Mondello. That'll be tracked down by Feehan. Ponytail prevents me from seeing the number.
You just ought to be rules, you know.
As we said,
you have to have at least braids, you know.
If you're going to have a long ponytail, you have to wear a ribbon with your number on it. Down to Marchand. She's on the left now, trying to get a forehand pass. Nice work defensively by Mackenzie Avero, the junior. Boy, and just like Feehan in their warm-ups, perpetual motion, but Cassandra Fasante got it back, tried to clear.
You know, Attleboro's no slouch for moving around.
Exactly.
But Feehan just everybody just kept moving.
Just 30 seconds to go in the half. Can the Bombardiers get their first shot on goal? Bit of a miss hit, knocked forward by Outland. Huntington will try to back check into that play. Good work by Latham. She was trying to get that to Murray. And 7 seconds, 6 seconds, that'll do it for the first half.
And field hockey runs on the clock. No officials' discretion.
You know, in an era when a lot of games seem to last forever, field hockey is the only sport, you know, that we call, gosh, I wish the games were longer.
Well, and I can say, this is not unique to high school field hockey. High-level field hockey is 4 15-minute quarters. It's a very short, intense game. Like ice hockey is a very intense, but they stretch it out by giving them time to rest in between.
And you don't need a Zamboni to play field hockey. All right, just a 5-minute halftime, so we're going to give our underwriters some love, and then we'll be back on the other side. 1-0 Bishop Feehan after 30 minutes of play on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the broadcast, please feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment, even subscribe to AACS Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich, Austin Ricketts. We think still on top of the press box. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, running graphics. For the Bombardiers, Siobhan Landers, who was an outstanding four-year player. She's now plying her trade at Stonehill. Kelsey McCleary had 14 points last season. She's playing holding or defensive midfielder today. 3 goals, 6 assists this year. Nora DeRozier, 2 goals, 5 assists last season. This year, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, as she's had more of a defensive role. She's doing outstanding on the right side in the midfield. Franklin, again, 17-1. Their only loss to Bishop Feehan, 4-1 earlier. A couple weeks ago, Attleboro gave Franklin all they could handle. Had a 2-1 lead at the half. Franklin scored 2 second-half goals to overcome a halftime deficit and knock off upset-minded Attleboro, according to HockomockSports.com. Franklin scored 2 minutes in, but Attleboro's Nora DeRozier answered 6 minutes later to pull the Bombardiers even. Sophomore Nia Callahan, who's out with illness today, scored midway through the second quarter off an assist from Megan Huntington, who has 23 points on the year, to give Attleboro a 2-1 lead at the half. Franklin scored 2 minutes into the third quarter to tie it up, and then scored the game winner with 4:42 to go. Rihanna Crandall. Sienna Ortez had 14 saves in that game. She had a 2.83 goals against average last year as a junior. This year it's below 2. about 1.5 a game, maybe 1.6 a game. So she might be the 2 years in a row, she might be that first team starting goaltender for the Hawks. Ooh, there's a blast. Attleboro heading left to right this half, Feehan right to left. In front of the gorgeous foliage.
Yeah.
Haven't had much rain this October, but so much this spring. It helped the fall colors.
Yeah, apparently if it's dry at the right time, then the colors get better. Up our way, in wonderful Central Mass, most of the leaves are on the lawn.
Attleboro driving, yes, really. Cleared out of there by Feehan, I believe.
Oh.
That was Penelope Leung. Cleared that out. DeRozier will restart for the Bombardiers. Into the middle, McCleary. 3-year varsity player.
Don't try to go through, go around.
Which means McCleary has been on the varsity since her freshman year. Nice work by Taylor Henry. But keep getting it back.
Yeah. I was going to say, I thought there was a foul there.
Yeah.
Like they didn't hear the whistle.
And that call goes against Bella Coliti.
As I say, you're not allowed to use your feet.
Bella, one of the captains, number 20. The other is Lily Marchand, number 7, and we can see why the way she's played today. And central defender Logan. Here come the Shamrocks. Nice backhand turn.
Good stick work. Very good stick work.
Is that a shot on goal?
I would say that's a shot that was covered by the keeper. You know, she made sure it didn't become worse.
Over the end line. 26, 25-yard hit.
Right.
There's Logan. There's a blast from outside. Tipped up and out of play. What a beautiful,
So signal as another long hit.
beautiful play by Logan. Comes up from a central defense role, and that's exactly what you want. Hard and on the ground. Bless you, Ned. Another blast. Ortez lets it go by the net, and that's going to be a long run. Nope, there's a ball behind the net.
Yeah, they put a couple there, it looks like. Someone got, wonder was commented on.
12 minutes, 20 seconds to go, third quarter, 1-0 Feehan. Mackenzie Avero starts, gets it up to McCleary. Again, Attleboro using 3 defenders, 4 midfielders in a diamond formation, 3 forwards. Nice work by Brianna Avero. Henry trying to track it down. Can't quite keep it in. Right in front of her coaches, they'll restart. Outland. Nice work defensively by Titania Outland.
Back to Attleboro.
And again, in the right place, Coliti as a center midfielder. Attleboro gets it back. Nice work by Kerr, I believe.
Yeah, Attleboro's playing somewhat conservatively. They're keeping the defenders back, which gives fewer bodies forward when they get the break into the midfield.
Huntington at center forward today. Gets it back to Brianna Avero. Trying to get it to Huntington. Attleboro trying to work that give and go down low. Left side, Henry, one of the captains. Up top, cleared by Coliti.
Oh.
Outland defensively, I believe that's against Marchand. Call goes against, oh no, I'm sorry, that was Murray.
So
11 minutes to go, third quarter. This will be Kerr. Feehan ball out of bounds. Hard hit. Knocked down by.
Again, a foot, I think.
Yep, and that's Kerr. Trying to restart, left wing.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get much on that pass. Feehan with the steal. That's a beautiful move.
Right.
Into the midfield. Now Coliti just misses connecting with a forward. And Mackenzie Avero's there. 10 minutes to go, third quarter. Whoops.
Ooh.
That's our third swing and a miss today.
But fortunately, that time the Feehan player was far enough away, so it wasn't a foul.
Right. Speaking of swing and a miss, what a World Series game last night.
So I heard. I don't.
Yep. They start him too late and they end too late. It was almost midnight when the Dodgers, a 3-run home run by, grand slam by Freddie Freeman in the 10th inning for a 6-3 Dodger win. I got to root for the Dodgers. My father was a Brooklyn Dodger fan in his youth. Here comes Feehan, backhand pass into the circle, cleared out of there, I believe by DeRozier, and it was. Stepping up, though, was Logan. That's the Sammy variety. Backhand pass all the way in. Oh, great hustle.
Right. Couldn't keep it in the circle.
That was Jordy Higgins, who's got the goal today. McKenzie will restart
Lift.
to number 9 for the Bombardiers. Olivia Fernandez at right forward. Olivia's got 4 points in the season with 3 goals. 8:50 to go, third quarter. Believe that's McCleary. Another nice play and hard delivery into the circle by Kaliti.
Hey, what you call obstruction.
Ned, can you figure out why Assumption College was so anxious to have Bella attend their university? Or Assumption University now.
Is it a university?
Yeah, it is university now.
Well, that's maybe they just picked a name out of a hat.
No, I don't think so.
We're seeing some good play here today.
Yes, we are.
Some of us wish the score was flipped, but the play is good to watch. Actually, universally good play.
Approaching 8 minutes to go, third quarter.
Not sure what.
And again, because this game's being played in the morning, normally it's us in the afternoon games, Ned, with the sun in our eyes. And the sun at the back of the coaches and players, but they're all shielding their eyes over there.
Right. Well, they could have sat over here. There's benches.
Nice work, McCleary.
Oof.
Better work, Kaliti. Delivery to the right side. Has a player streaking to the middle.
Go.
And a goal! Second goal for
Does she agree?
Jordy Higgin.
Wait a minute. They haven't signaled. Nope.
No goal?
I'm not sure what. They're going to talk about it. They called a timeout.
I believe that assist would go to number 3, Samantha Murray, who came down the right wing. And again, the official on the left, that's Becky Abate, played at Melrose High in Keene State. Charlie Clark, with his back to our camera, former Dedham Marauder.
Says no goal.
And let me explain to you folks why that was no goal.
Go ahead, Paul.
That's all I got, Ned. It was no goal because the official said so.
Right. They're giving a.
So
I think maybe they called it obstruction.
7:34 to
I'm
go
not quite sure.
in the third quarter. Goal waved off.
Field hockey isn't particularly happy about players laying on the ground when the ball sticks are being waved around.
So that would have been the second goal for Jordy Higgins. And another corner?
Another corner.
Third corner, first of the second half, correct?
Yes.
And had my head down. We're going to see who inserts this. I believe that's number 4,
Yeah.
Jordy Higgins, who will insert. Setting up top.
Interesting.
Here come the Flyers.
Trying to mislead him. That's not where she put it.
Marchand, long blast. And that was Higgins, Ned, after the good insert, and she went right to the left offensive post.
Yeah, trying to tip it in.
Yep. Again, field hockey, you can only use the right side of the stick, which the Callahan family, Jenna Callahan, an outstanding star on the softball team. We have a story about that. But Higgins charging to the net, turns forehand pass,
That is a goal.
tipped in. That time it's...
Who picked it?
Well,
Was
Higgins
it-
picked
was-
that up. I thought she had the crossing pass.
I think it just went straight in.
Oh, wow. So Higgins takes her less than a minute and a half after one goal was waved off. She scores her second of the match to make it 2-0 Feehan with 6:19 to go, third quarter.
One thing about these turf fields, they're a vast improvement over grass, which
yeah.
so much high school field hockey used to be played on. And an older one like this one gets really packed down.
Yeah.
Not necessarily good for comfort, but good for field hockey.
Yes. Sharon, the only team in the Hawk with a grass field, which has got to be really difficult because you're practicing on grass and then playing all of your away games on a surface you're not familiar with.
Right. Now, when grass was more the field, they would cut them very close.
Yes.
Nobody is going to do that for field hockey, high school field hockey. It's just a bunch of girls. You know?
Now Attleboro trying to use more lateral work to spread the field and create holes. Here comes DeRozier. Nice pass to Mondello. Off the foot of the defender, the Sammy Logan. Quick restart. Freshman Brianna Avero after that. Nice steal. Sammy Logan gets it up ahead. Here come the Shamrocks, 3-on-2. Good work, Mackenzie Avero. And then swept over the line by Outland. Are they going to call that intentional?
No, it's not a corner, so it can't be.
And I guess actually it must have hit a Feehan
That's it,
stick
that's
because
it,
it's
yeah.
Attleboro ball.
She's giving it 16 yard.
4:44 to go, third quarter. Back pass. Kerr to Outland. McCleary.
Yeah.
Marchand after
Really?
outstanding defense.
Supposed to call that as a lift.
Cross in
I
front.
thought it just hit her leg, but she called a lift, and that's now a long hit. She's signaling, but casually.
Yes.
Unlike some, they don't signal at all.
Khalidi restarts. Back pass. Sammy Logan with a blast. McCleary there for Attleboro winner. Holding or defensive midfielder position. Nice work. Khalidi with a steal. Bella backhand pass into the circle. Nice work by McCleary to clear it out. Chasing that is Henry. Feehan gets there first. Flipped in, there's Higgins. Higgins against Outland. Fakes one way, turns. Nice defense by Tatiana Outland. Great hustle. What a matchup between Higgins and Outland there with 3:30 to go, third quarter. Boy, it's funny with all the fans on the other side.
Right,
It
just
seems
so
so much
quiet.
quieter than usual.
Yeah. We've got a few over here, but
Well, those are the antisocial people, obviously.
I think they maybe came a bit later and didn't want to waste their time
Yeah.
walking, so wanted to watch.
Or someone like my father who never liked to sit near his sons during games because he liked to watch the game in peace and quiet. And if you've ever met a Healy, and there were 7 of us Healy children, peace and quiet was not our specialty.
Why did he make you live in a different house?
That shot went out of bounds. 16-yard hit for the Bombardiers. 2:45 to go, third quarter. Nice pass. Oh, and it hops over the stick of Mondello. Rats. Tracked down by, I believe that's Alexa Logan. One of the sophomore twins. Her sister, Sammy. Long hit.
Beautiful.
I believe that's Murray trying to track that down. Might be Marchand. That's another good defensive play by
Okay.
McCleary.
Put the Feehan players on her immediately to slow her down.
Long pass. Oh, it hops over past Huntington. Trying to track that down. Right defender Latham.
Puts it out to buy some time.
Yep. Just inside 2 minutes to go, third quarter. 2-0 Feehan. Didn't get all of that. Huntington tries to get out there.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's
say-
a hip check.
Yeah, obstruction.
Yep.
So what is he giving? It's outside the circle.
Yep.
He's not calling, not upping it.
I believe this is Henry restarting. Into the circle. Huntington.
He's got it.
Backhand blast.
It didn't work.
Over the line. 16-yard hit,
Yep.
Feehan. That was one of Attleboro's best chances. No, Attleboro ball.
Well, he changed his mind. He changed it to a long hit.
Okay.
That made more sense to me, but he's closer.
That was 5 yards too close, wasn't it? They started at the 20, not the 25. Approaching 1 minute to go. This is one of Attleboro's best 4As here.
Oh, there's 25.
Yeah, now I think they have to restart.
I think they made him restart. Right. It's possible. It's possible these officials are communicating with each other. They're allowed to use headsets.
By the way, that was Logan who started that transition from the defense to the offense.
Oh,
Marchand, length of the court. Great hustle to get back there by Tatiana Outland. And then Outland sweeps it away. Clears to the left side. Uh-oh. And that was back to Kalidi. Boy, good work, Outland. She's playing well today. Tatiana Outland, just a freshman. 20 seconds to go. Sammy Logan, another hard blast.
It's a circle.
Off the side of the net.
In time, or basically will be time.
That was one of the few mistakes by Kerr. It looks like she let that ball go to go out of bounds, but behind her was Marchand. Right. And that will end the third quarter. 2-0 Feehan. 2 goals for Jordy Higgins, an assist for Lily Marchand. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Mr. Blue Pride, Mark LaFontaine, running the clock today, sends me a text. It's 2-0, not 3-0. I never said 3-0, did I?
I don't think so. I'm not sure he could hear us anyhow, does he?
I'm not sure. Again, one goal taken off the board at the 7:34 mark of the third quarter.
For what we believe was an obstruction related to the fact she was on the ground when she did things. And say field hockey rules, especially in high school, push safety more than some other sports. But say they have very little protection against anything except for the keeper, who were armored up to completely.
So Jordan Higgins' goal was taken off the board, and less than a minute and a half later, she said, "Oh yeah," and once again found the back of the net from the offensive left side, outside the left post. Wow,
wind's blowing us away up here. It's been a very interesting game. I think they're fairly evenly matched. Feehan obviously has the scores, but it's not blatant. It's not, I think they're maybe being a little more aggressive in interfering with Attleboro's moves.
And here they're putting Megan Huntington back to her usual side on the right wing. So who's that at center forward? I believe that's Brianna Avero who's going to play center forward. And she just whacks that deep. There's the sweeper, Hannah Elliott. And it's going to be Attleboro ball, and Avero will restart. So again, Megan Huntington on the right side. She's got,
Try to shoot for the tip in, which almost worked because I don't think Feehan was expecting it. It didn't have their normal number of green shirts back there.
Huntington with 7 goals, 16 assists, playing that right forward position most of the year. There's DeRozier, and looks like Attleboro's trying to move the middies and the defenders up to get more pressure on Feehan. DeRozier, Avero,
See, there's
Matriculates to Huntington, attacks from the right, shoots and scores! Huntington with the goal, Avero with the assist, and it's a 1-goal game. Boy, that didn't take long with Megan back at her usual position. So DeRozier to Brianna Avero to Huntington for the goal. Her 8th of the year, 24th point.
I think they wasn't expecting that in the slightest. They just did not have as many defenders back as they've been usually having when Attleboro got close.
So Attleboro just 50 seconds with Megan Huntington in her usual right forward position, and they find the net. Well, that changes things up considerably. Good work. I think that's Sammy Hogan. Nice play. Is that McCleary? No, that's Avero. Okay, Avero. In that center midfield. So I think Taylor Henry is now playing center forward. Brianna Avero is at the top of that diamond formation for the 4 midfielders. And here's DeRozier, who's playing on the right side in the midfield. Trying to get it to Huntington. Megan tips it. Cleared to the side. And good work by Jordy Higgins, who has 2 goals today. That goes against Jordy.
What did they?
Look at Brianna Avero, the freshman, saying, "Let's go while we're young."
Right.
Let's restart here.
I think nobody knew what the call might be.
Brianna, the second leading scorer with 14 points, gets it to Huntington. Megan spins to her right, using her long legs and speed. Ball hops over the stick of Elliott. And there's number 12, Buonacorsi. Big name in Feehan field hockey. Buonacorsi, nice play. McCleary trying to get involved.
Yeah, I'd say yes. Really interesting.
Yep. DeRozier will restart.
I went into an Attleboro foot.
12 minutes, DeRozier to McCleary, back to DeRozier. And again, Attleboro, that's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen him try to use that give and go, which is the best play in field sports. Nice work. Here comes Brianna Avero. Broken up by, you guessed it, Bella Calitti. Long hit stopped by Mackenzie Avero. Tipped by Higgins. Brianna Avero fires it forward, out of bounds, Shamrock ball with
11 something?
Yeah, 11:35 as the sun is right in the scoreboard. Not used to seeing that here at Tozer Cassidy.
Ooh.
And that tips, that's going to go deep. And that ball might roll all the way to Foxborough. Bless you, Ned.
You can't hear me.
Yes.
That's a long hit. I had the microphone off so I could sneeze, and it doesn't pay to comment then.
Ned, I've got one clean tissue left. It's yours if you need it.
No, just something's. Oh, there's wind into the.
Restart in the circle.
Well,
and that's in the goal.
Yep. That's the first confusion one we've sort of seen.
Yep.
Fill with bodies, and eventually somebody finds its way in.
Beautiful delivery from that long hit. And that goal goes to, is that 7 or 3? Right at the 50-yard line there facing us.
7.
And that goal goes to, we apologize, we missed the assist.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah.
But the goal goes to Lily Marchand. And again, Marchand and Higgins, their leading scorers this year. Higgins has 2 goals, Marchand an assist and a goal. And that came off a long hit.
But then into just a crowd.
Yep. 3-1. And that came with about 11 minutes to go. So it took Feehan about 3 minutes to get that 2-goal margin back. Out of bounds, Attleboro ball. DeRozier. Ooh, DeRozier will restart. That kind of looked intentional, knocking that ball away.
Yeah, but their whistles aren't being very prominent with this wind, I think.
Which is fine with me. Oh, okay. DeRozier gets it from Fasante. Nice work defensively there, number 12, Buonacorsi. And I think Bonacorsi has played better than we've seen all game, but she was so far away from us, we couldn't pick up that number 12 as she plays on the right side. Excuse me, left side of the midfield. Inside 10 minutes to go. Again, we have girls soccer. Attleboro against North Attleboro in the Blue-Red Cup. Of course, in North they call it the Red-Blue Cup.
Well,
at 12. Sammy Hogan, great run, but then a swing and a miss on the delivery. Cleared out of there, I believe, by Outland, trying to get it up to Mondello. Taken away by Sammy Hogan. There's another one of her Outland stopping the delivery into the circle. Tatiana Outland. I hate to put such expectations on a girl who's just a freshman, but I think we're looking at a future Hockomock League All-Star there. Kalidi tries to deliver into the circle, broken up. And that was Brianna Avero, the center midfielder, getting involved.
Oh, the trophies have arrived in front of us.
Inside 9 minutes to go. Kalidi restarts.
And there's a lifted ball, dangerous ball.
Again, the official on the far side, Becky Abate, played at Melrose and Keene State. Charlie Clark, former Dedham Marauder. He's on the near side.
It used to be you'd have virtually no intentionally lifted balls like that in high school field hockey because they just called everything too dangerous. Oops.
That restart, Kalidi with the steal. DeRozier tries to clear it out. But nice play by Bonacorsi again. Knocked out of the circle by either Kerr or McCleary. Sammy Hogan stepping up, bringing the defense into the offense. Backhand cross. Good work.
Didn't move down.
McCleary again, I think.
But as I was saying, that part of the change, they recognize the fact that more of the high school players are playing club field hockey, where the rules are much closer to the international rules, and they allow such things, and they learn the skills.
Marchand brings it into the circle, cleared out of there by DeRozier. Trying to track it down is Huntington. That goes Attleboro's way.
Stick hack. So it's nice that high school has evolved to allow, as their skills get better, they allow them to use them.
7:30 to go. And again, field hockey, you can only use one side of the stick, especially if you play on the left side. You're amongst the most skilled athletes in your high school when it comes to athletics. Oh, what a play by Higgins. McCleary and then Avero clears it out, the McKenzie variety. Bonacorsi broken up by DeRozier, and then Bonacorsi knocks it away. Ale Bonacorsi, a senior from Medway, home of the Mustangs.
I think the large amount of energy they've been exhibiting is starting to catch up because girls are now standing around a little bit. Yeah,
some bending over with some deep breaths.
Yeah, they've all been running, and I think it's catching up with them.
Attleboro soccer team, girls soccer team's on the premises. And they're sending Higgins off. A red card.
Red card.
With 6:44 to go. Ned, any speculation on that?
I really don't know.
It had to happen when I was looking at my program.
He didn't like something seriously she did.
So they're a player down now, right?
A player down, yeah. In hockey, there's 3 cards: green, yellow, and red. The green and yellow are short, off the field by the player for a while, play short-handed for a while. Red is like soccer. It's a red. Here you go.
Oh, and it hops over Outlet stick, and that gives Feehan the ball. 6:12 to go, so they're going to work on ball possession now. In football, think of sticking to the running game, especially down a player. But they still get it into the circle. That's Vasante. Shamrocks keeping the pressure on, though. Bonacorsi. And missing that number there. Back to Bonacorsi.
14 was
Yep. Tipped away. 14 in the green is Ryan Logan, the sophomore forward.
Attleboro just can't quite get it out of the zone, of the circle.
Feehan keeping it in.
Oh.
Again, a player down. Nice work by McCleary to clear it. But the Shamrocks are there. I think that's Marchand. In front.
16 yard, went over the line.
5:14 to go. Bombardiers down 2. Quick restart. Diving for that ball is Brianna Avero. And the 2 number 14s, Outland for Attleboro, Ryan Hogan for Feehan. It goes Feehan's way. 4:50 to go. Wind really picked up here, which is going to be a factor in the soccer game. Look at the leaves blowing across the
I was
field.
going to say, and it's now going more end-to-end on the field instead of crosswise.
And Feehan, even though they're a player down, delivering into the circle. Mackenzie Avero clears it out, gets it to Henry. Stolen up top, though. McCleary is there for Attleboro. On the far side, double teamed. Delivery all the way across. Bonacorsi gets there first. Nope, I'm sorry. Yes, it is Bonacorsi. Ali Bonacorsi.
He seems to have infinite energy.
Yes, 4 minutes to go. Restarting number 15, Penelope Luang. I think I butchered that name. Sorry, Penelope. Whoops. Penelope zigged.
You got to be careful, people carry sticks.
Yes, Penelope zigged when Hogan thought she would zag. Attleboro ball. But again, time ticking away with the ball out of play, which drives me crazy about this sport.
Well, as they say, without the easy solution, you take a few of those dozens of balls you got in that cooler over there and spread them around. As they say, they don't really wear out. They don't have to be pumped up.
Great pass by Fasante up to number 9, Olivia Fernandez, now to the left wing. Good defensive work there, though, by Feehan.
They've just...
I believe that was Claire Latham.
It's a long hit, I think.
3 minutes to go.
So, what is happening?
Yeah, that was...
Long hit, and then they toss the ball in the back.
Yeah, that's now each team, it looks like, has intentionally
Sort
got...
of-
Kalidi.
A little bit of attitude. Whoa.
Oh, wow. Can't believe they allowed that overhand smash.
Yes.
Great coordination,
But
though,
with-
for Bella
there was
Kalidi.
Nobody near her.
Okay.
And the ball went down. So, let's just say,
Brianna,
from years ago, no, he would have never been allowed to do that.
Brianna Avero trying to get it up. Good defensive work for Feehan by Hannah Elliott, the sweeper. DeRozier chasing after the ball. 2:20 to go. Look at this. Look at how far she's going. All the way to the far corner of Tozer Cassidy Field, and the clock is running. This is insanity.
Say the balls aren't free, but they're only like $5 a piece.
Well, now, how difficult is it? I mean, in any other sport, when the ball's out of play like that, the clock, well, except for soccer when it's constant running, but in soccer you have ball boys on each side.
Right. And then they can add time if they think it's excessive.
Again, it's only a 60-minute game, and you end up with like 42 minutes of action as there goes all of Ned's paperwork blowing all over the press box.
Classes, you name it.
Folks, we only have a minute and a half to go. 3-1 Feehan. Good quality game. McCleary. All the way through, getting it to
That's
Olivia
her foot,
Fernandez, the junior.
Hit her foot. One, Attleboro, you got a chance.
Olivia, 3 goals and an assist. Into the circle, kicked out of there by Emma Mitchell. Does Attleboro have a shot on goal yet? I guess that's the first one, right?
Well, that was outside the circle. It's not a
Oh,
shot
so it
on
doesn't
goal.
count. Yep.
Yeah, it's just a ball.
McCleary on the far side. We're in the final minute of play. This has been an outstanding effort by the undermanned Bombardiers, Nia Callahan and Isabel Soares. Out today with illness. Hopefully they're back for the playoffs. Good work defensively, Mackenzie Avero. But better work by Feehan to keep the pressure on a player down in the circle. I didn't mean a player was was off their feet in the circle.
Yeah.
I meant Feehan, after the red card to Higgins, is playing a gal down.
It's corner.
21 seconds.
You know, take this moment to find all the paperwork. When they come prepped for more than one game, there's lots more paper.
And this will end the game as the clock, with the ball out of play, continuing to run and run and run.
Right, but they will play out the corner. So one time they don't pay attention to the horn.
One corner for Attleboro in this game. This is the 4th for Bishop Feehan.
Oh,
And they're stopping it?
timeout? What?
I think because it's a 2-goal difference.
Maybe. Well, I don't know why.
Fine effort by the Bombardier ladies today.
Why don't they get a chance? Oh, whatever. It's not much of a difference.
Yep.
You know, there's no chance of Attleboro scoring, but
The record draw, Attleboro will finish the season 10-7-1. 10-7-1, 9-6-1 in the Hockomock League. They'll finish in 3rd place in the Kelly Rex division. And Feehan, the champions of their league, Catholic Central, will finish 14-4. So they will be at least number 8, if not higher, in the ratings. Attleboro came into the game ranked number 24 in Division 1. 2 goals for Jordy Higgins, an assist and a goal for Lily Marchand, and I might have missed 2 assists for Feehan. My apologies to those ladies. A fun field hockey game to watch, Ned.
sure was. And by the way, Attleboro, of course, did have a shot on goal because they scored once.
That's true. Good point.
And they had one corner. It was funny to me that they didn't look like enormously differently skilled teams.
Yeah.
Both very highly skilled, highly energetic. Feehan somehow was just keeping the play away from Attleboro. That wasn't, to me, really sure how, but they were succeeding, just keeping it a little bit away from them.
I would say by the center midfielder, Belly Calitti, the sweeper, Hannah Elliott, and the central defender, Sammy Hogan. That allowed them to control the play in the middle.
Right, but they just, we've seen games where it's been much more one-sided than this.
Attleboro's goal came with 14:10 to go in the 4th quarter. They put Megan Huntington back to her usual right forward position, and 50 seconds later found the back of the net. Nora DeRozier started the play, got it to Brianna Avero, who got it to Huntington on the right, blasted the ball by outstanding goaltender Emma Mitchell to put Attleboro on the board. That's going to wrap up our coverage. I'm Paul Healy, along with Ned Rich, Austin Ricketts on camera, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hit on graphics as well. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is